What is up, guys? I was sitting around doing nothing but twiddling my fingers, and I came in here to try to get started an hour early, and it took me this long to get it going. So, what is up, guys? Back to our normal format. Saturday Night Live, hanging out. What is up, peeps? Wait for some people to roll in here. I feel like I'm offset. Don't have my microphone over here yet either. Don't know what I'm doing. All right, there we go. What is up, guys? All right. Can everybody hear and see me good? I guess before we get started. Did I make the bed? I haven't made the bed yet, Brandon. I never make my bed. I haven't made my bed since I lived at home, I think. Every once in a while you have to, of course, but all good. Thanks, Charlie. Nice to see you, by the way, Charlie. All right, let's see who all else is here. We got Pete Berlinski in the house. What's up, Pete? Tampa Tom, which he changed his profile pic, and I'm really digging it. Jad Orsi is here. Brandon and Charlie and Guppy Puppies. And then we got Mary from RNH2O. Sunshine Aquatics is here. Poor Punchy is going to lose her viewers. Oh, shoot. You know what? I did forget that she was live right now. I forgot all about that, guys. Oh my gosh. That is terrible. You guys, whoever wants to go to Pam Stream, go to Pam Stream. I feel bad. I think I'm going to pull it up and apologize. Oh my God, I forgot all about it. That is just terrible of me. Good grief. I was just sitting around bored and I forgot all about it. Okay, I'm on the wrong app. 54 Punchy. Jeesh. Yep, she's still going live. She's still got 42 people there, and I'm going to keep it pulled up on my phone here, too. I feel so bad. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Let's see, who else? Ken Amy is here. Hi, Jeffro. Pam is still doing her drawing. Be right back. Thanks, Ken. Gosh, I feel terrible. Raf Cabrera is in the house. What's up, Raf? What did Raf say before my chat went bonkers? Actually here, Jad. Yeah, you're actually here, aren't you? What's up, Jeffro and the Fish Gang? Audio and visual. Oddball Aquatic says, waiting on Pam to finish her live stream, then I'll be back. That is great. I don't want anyone to come over here. I just was bored, and I forgot all about her going live before me, and I knew that, and I forgot it. It's been a crazy day. Jeff from Valley Fish is here. What is up, Jeff? Too many people going on. Pam has no sound. She doesn't have a mic. Huh. Oh, yeah, I can't hear her either. I had it turned down because I thought it would be too loud. She is busy. Okay. She is having audio issues, so we are playing charades. Aww. Yeah, she's got 42 people there. That's really cool. That a boy, good on you. Yeah, I feel terrible. Matthew Moore Cichlids pulled a Jeffroz. Yeah, I sure Jeff rode that one up. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Ay ay ay. I can listen to you while watching her. Yeah, Jesse, let's do that. Oh man, that's funny. Um, let's see. Oddball Aquatic says, I'm going to go live probably when you go off, Jeff. I was going to go after Pam, but I forgot about your Saturday stream, so I'm going to push back. Okay. Um, Jeff, my Shelleys had babies. I can see 6. I have 3 pairs, and it looks like they had laid eggs. Awesome. That is cool, Raph. Now that makes me want to get mine on order even quicker. I kind of want to wait until after the holidays now because of how shipping works during the holidays. Because that would be an expensive loss if I lost because of shipping. So yeah. All right. Let's see what else. I guess I could change my poll while I'm waiting. Let's see here. Let me change my poll. I need to do something in regards to Jeffroing it up. Poll question. What should I put as a poll? Charlie, tell me what I should put up as a poll. What would be a good poll for tonight? What's up, Daryl? Best shell dweller. Best shell dweller. That's a great one. Thanks, Matthew. All right. Best shell dweller. Whoopsie. I made it. You gotta have choices. Answer in chat or answer in comments. Answer in the comments. Made a really cool video today. I made a year in review video, and right now I don't have it. Well, right now I've got it scheduled for January 1st at 12 a.m. What I'll do is whenever it gets closer, I will schedule it as a premiere, and what we'll do is at the end of my live stream that night, we'll head over and hang out at the chat of the video premiere, and then we'll watch my year in review video. I think it turned out pretty good. Susan from SLC Aquatics is here, lurking at choir rehearsal. Awesome. Ono's Fish Corner is here. What is up, Ono's? Slick Pet is here. Sup? All was watching Pam's drawing. Yep. Jeff rode that up. I was just sitting around bored. I forgot all about Pam going live, and I haven't been on YouTube hardly at all today. And was in there watching a movie with my son, and came in here and started messing around. And I was like, I might just go early on my live stream, and kind of goofed around, and just went live. And then it wasn't seconds into this, I'm like, oh my god. Popsicle is here. What is up, Popsicle? Phoenix Aquatics is here. What's up, Phoenix? Oh, they took 4 months to breed? Crazy, Raph. Kind of fun, though, I bet. It's going to be kind of exciting to see who wins. Um, Wait, is this early? Yeah, it is early. Select Pet, I wasn't supposed to go live until 7. And I was just sitting around the house bored. And I'm like, if I go earlier, that's the less time that I have to go later past 8, if you guys talk me into going late. And sure enough, Pam is still going live, and I forgot all about that. Makes me feel so bad. Because I'm one of those that preaches about not going during other people, and here I am doing it. But you guys can all go over there. Every single one of you guys can go over there if you want to. Just do it. Pam is a sweet lady, and I don't want to mess around with that. Bob won it. Bob Kaler won it. Cool. Sweet. Awesome. He'll be happy. Yeah, I do need to turn on those notifications. It wouldn't have probably helped though, because I wasn't on YouTube very much today, and I don't get the notifications to throw it to my phone. So I don't do that type of notifications. I have to actually be on YouTube or have my PC up or something like that. And then I get better if somebody goes all the time at a certain time. I get better at just knowing that that's when they go live. Yeah. Oddball, has anybody seen Bob Kaler? He just won Punchy's giveaway. I talked to him yesterday. John Gonzalez says, helping my brother set up a Shelly tank. He now knows how long it takes to rent sand. Yes. And whenever I did mine, I was kind of surprised. Whenever I did my video, I had to wait hours and hours, and then I just went ahead and drained it. I hadn't had pool filter sand stay that cloudy for that long. Pool filter sand for me in the past had cleared up a lot quicker, so if you watched my video the other day, I had to end up just draining it to get it to clear out. But the one thing I do like about pool filter sand is your water stays really clear after it settles. A 10 gallon, and I moved them to a 20 long. Sweet. She has more people watching than... Boy, that one went gone. Okay, gotcha, Haley. Blonde moment again, Jeff. Yeah, Select Pet. It's all the time. What is up, Lisa? Nice to see ya. Not Nola Jean is here. What's up, Not Nola Jean? You guys made up our top 10 channels list. Awesome. Reels Tanks is here. I think I already saw Reels Tanks. John Bedker said, Michael still going live. It says 12:15 at 7 p.m. That's what his schedule says, but I saw in his video earlier that he made today about the oscillating fan. At the end of it, he said today is Saturday 12/8, and he's going live at the same time as me tonight, I guess, is the way it talked in the video. So I was thinking that it was for next Saturday as well. Candy Overalls is here. What is up, Candy? Ken is back. What's up, Ken? So tell Punchy she has to go every Saturday before you if she don't want you to. No. It's just, I forgot. Rob Myers is here. What's up, Rob? Angelo's Fish Tank is here. What's up, Angelo's? Nice to see you, buddy. I'll be MIA for a few... Whoa. I'll be MIA for a few getting my protective glass on my phone replaced. Cool. Bald and Dangerous is here. What is up, Dougie? Nice to see ya. Hang on one second. Dozer, come here and see me. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on in here and lay down. Good boy. Good boy. That's a good boy. Lay down. Nice to see you, Dougie. Sunshine Aquatic says, I was going to switch my main tank to sand, but now I'm thinking to pull the plug and go with Fluval Stratum. I like both. It actually kind of depends on what I'm doing, depending on if I do whichever one. But I do. I like them both. Ken Amy said, saw some Sumbas at a LFS today, $30 each. Man, if I saw some at a LFS, I would pick them up just like that. I mean, I'd already have them right now. That's about the only reason why I'm waiting right now, is because the holiday season is terrible for shipping, and that would stink to have 6 $30 a piece fish being shipped and get lost because I shipped them during this time of the season. What is up, Pam? Nice to see ya. Let's see here. Punchy, you are awesome no matter what you're older than. HC Aqua was disqualified. You stalking me again, Pam? Barbara Jackson's in the house. Hey, everyone in Jeffro. What is up, Barbara? Nice to see ya. Yeah, Pam. I don't know if everybody told you in the chat on your live stream, but I totally flaked off your stream. I was watching a movie with my son, and whenever it got over, it was actually that Jungle Book movie, but the Warner Brothers one, not the Disney one. It was really good. And whenever we got done, I was like, man, it's an hour before I go live. I came in here and started messing around on my computer, and like probably about, what was it, 15 minutes ago, I started going live. I totally spaced off your live stream, so I'm publicly apologizing to you. I love you so much, and I'm so sorry. So I had it pulled up on my phone here, but I couldn't hear you, so I didn't really miss it. I had it pulled up here, and I said a few things in the chat, but I saw that everybody was saying Bob Kaler won it, but I couldn't hear you. So sorry about that. You're looking good though, Pam. I love your hair. Matthew says he bought 2 compressiceps, can get mean to other Shelleys. Gotcha. Yep. If I get them, I'm only wanting to just keep those in the tank only because it's just a 20 long, so. I didn't like her stream yet, though, so I better like it before I shut it off. There we go. It was embarrassing? No. I agree with you, though. Whenever I have audio issues, it shouldn't be embarrassing because it's not us that does it. I mean, like, my microphone, ever since I've started doing this new OBS, it'll do that reverb thing, and it gives me anxiety, and it shouldn't. You know, it's not my fault, and it's not like you guys care. It's, I'll try to fix it if I can type of thing. But yeah, Jesse says it worked out. Was listening to Jeff talk about Pam's stream like commentary. That's a good one, Jesse. Yeah, I told everybody to go over there, that way I wasn't messing it up. I feel really bad about it, but yeah, I'm a goofball sometimes. Jeff wrote it up really bad, Pam. So the compressiceps can go with multis and similis, but not ocellatus. Let's see here. It was your first live stream and problems are normal. Definitely. Gosh, I would say I did 10 practice live streams before I even did my first live stream, and then my first 4 or 5 I had problems. And in my tin, I wasn't having very many problems, and I thought I had them all figured out, but it just gets you anyhow. Um, Barbara Jackson says it wasn't embarrassing. It was fun. Hope it wasn't too stressful for you. Did you see my coffee cup? I don't know that I did, ma'am. If I was smart, I would have done a practice. Yeah, but everything looked good. Um, let's see here. Carbon Really's in the house. What's up, Carbon Really? Frankie Foundation is here. What's up, Frankie? We got 52 people watching. Tonight we're just doing a hangout live stream, and we'll probably go till an hour and 10 minutes from now. So that would be 8 Central, I would say, somewhere around in there. Let's see here. Phoenix says he was thinking about last night flirting with Bonnie. Yeah, no kidding, right? I had quite a few text messages wondering who this Bonnie is, and I don't know who Bonnie is. I can't even remember what her last name was. I didn't even go to her channel. Some other people went to her channel, and there's not much on it, so it might be, who knows, it might be one of my friends trying to trick me or something. I don't know. Yeah. It says have a nice day, but it's backwards because I'm such a nice person. Oh, Keith Bordley's in the house. What's up, Keith? Mortal Slayer 82, and he knows about the Minnesota trip. I have to go to where at the end of it, it's on a Monday. I can probably make the trip pretty busy because TM Aquatics said that I'm pretty sure he told me that he has a buddy up there that has some dwarf Sumbas. King Lee is only off on Sundays and Mondays, and I think Sunday is his family day, and Monday maybe me and him could do something. So I'm going to have to do it in January. I can't do it this month because I'll need to take off a Monday to be able to do it. So all I got to do basically is get figured out with King Lee what Monday in January works best for him. And then I'll get with you and see if that works for you, Kevin. And then I'd almost like to maybe do a fish room tour of your place while I'm there. I'll have my camera with me, might as well. And then we could get with TM Aquatics and maybe do a fish room tour at his place. And then go to King Lee. King Lee might even be able to hook me up to go to his brother's place or something. I don't know. I think I could end up doing like maybe take off a Friday and a Monday. But the only bad thing about it is if I do that, I got to take my kids out of school too. You know what I mean? So I've got to do some thinking on it. Like if I did it at the beginning of January before they go back to school, they usually, let's look at the calendar here. We're just doing a hangout live stream tonight anyhow, and I am the host, so let's just look at it here. They usually go back to school on January 4th. That Monday, though, is going to be the last day of the year, and I guarantee you that wouldn't work for King Lee. It actually doesn't work for me either because I have a 4-hour live stream that night. So we'll have to do some more figuring and thinking on that. See you, Susan. Google is my friend. Let's see here. Joel G is in the house. What's up, Joel? I think it might have been on Amazon. You need to see the bottom of the cup when I take a drink, Jeffro. Yeah, somebody sent me a message the other day and said that I should put one of my Jeffroz FishKeeping stickers on the bottom of my Yeti. I think that would be kind of cool because I always have my Yeti koozie going full of beverage. John Bedker says, I think Fish Fam has a bunch of B days this month. B days. What's that mean, John? I'm lost. Speaking of which, John, my year in review video, there's 3 clips from you that made that video. I thought that was kind of cool. They just fit in there perfectly. This wasn't a Jeffroz fish keeping sticker. Oh, birthdays. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, no kidding. Like, and then January as well. Like, there's a lot. Oh, Jeff from Valley Fish was the one that had the sticker idea. Jeffro, urine review video. Yep, I made a urine review video. That's exactly how I say it too. Ay ay ay. Keeps a bird on the bottom of her cup. Oh, one of those type. Yeah, I know, Mr. Bees. It's sad. Sometimes I have to have things spelled out to me, for sure. Um, like B Day, I did not get that at all. But like if I was writing out like happy birthday to someone, I would probably put B Day. You know what I mean? Like, and I wasn't getting it. Like, I feel stupid too whenever those type of things happen to me because he wrote, I think Fish Fam has a bunch of B days this month. You know what I mean? Like, now that makes total sense to me, but whenever I read it, I felt like such a dummy because I'm like, B days, B days, you know. I'm thinking, because your kids at school, they'll have A lunch or B lunch or something like that. So, like, that's what was going through my mind, like, B days. What does that mean? I don't get it. Yeah, birthdays. Let's see here. Matthew Moore's Cichlids is back and lurking. What is up, Matthew? Pam says, and by the way, thanks so much that came to my live stream and entered my giveaway. I was kind of afraid nobody would show up. That happened to me too. That was my biggest fear whenever I first started going live streaming, is that I would not have anyone show up. But I think whenever I was on there, I think you had like 45 people, so that's pretty good, Pam. That's awesome. Thirsty Rabbit, thanks to you. We shortened all words in Australia. Yeah, and you know, I've had 2 daughters that went through the teen years that when they text you small things, but I still don't get it lots of times. Let's see. Is it actually not? G'day. Okay. Shorten then add or I to the end. B-Day also stands for Jeffro's Bonnie Day. Yep, exactly. Candy says, no, it isn't. You did not know. Haven't we talked about the before, Joel? Yeah. Angelo says, question. Amazon pet puffer, yay or nay? I've never kept one before, but I think they're awesome. I think all puffers are awesome. But yeah, I say yay. Go for it. Yay. The yays have it. Candy has an Amazon puffer. Cody Donovan is in the house. What is up, Cody? And he says yay. Jesse has an Amazon puffer and he says yay. And Candy says definitely yay. Never had, but I say yay. Yep, Thirsty Rabbit. A shop near me have them for $4.99 special this week. That is definitely a yay. Go for it. Haley says, guys, I'm not sure I have everything set up correctly for this new webcam, so here's the question. Do I use the computer or just use the cell phone? This is what my opinion is on it. If you aren't sure that you got it set up right, and you can go off of your same Wi-Fi at home with your cell phone, That's what I might do. I tested this setup 10 times before I actually went live. And then after I did, I still had issues. So that's just my advice on it, but you do whichever one you feel most comfortable at doing. But yep, Mr. B says cell phone. How many should I get? I was thinking just one. I don't know if you're supposed to get multiples for the Amazons. I don't really know. Yeah, Mr. B's caught a couple of those tests. There was one night recently where I was testing the Google Hangouts because I want to start having some guests on my show, and I can't, well, I could probably do it on here, but it's like really complicated. So I wanted to try to do it on Google Hangouts, and I did like 4 or 5 tests on that. And then I was messing around with the lighting and all kinds of different things, you know, and audio. And then I did one more test, and before all the other 5 tests that I'd done, I had been putting it as unlisted or private. And the last one, I went and changed the setting and then hit go live, but I forgot to change it from public to private. And I started getting messages. I got one from Mr. B's that said there's an error when I try to play it or something like that. And then like David Gilkison was sending me a message that the live chat wasn't working. And I was like, oh shoot. I wasn't meaning to go. Luckily I wasn't like standing up walking around too, because I'm pretty positive I was in a t-shirt, maybe my underwear or something. So you know, this going live stuff, it can be crazy. There's been nights where at the end I hit in the stream and I start, you know, do and answering people back, and I'm still live. I mean, that's happened to me numerous times. And that can be really scary, you know, because what if you were like not decent from here down or something, you know? I mean, I am, but yeah, kind of funny. He has no class, Candy. Oh, let's see here. He called me old. That's what happened. Plus, I never said I would. In my defense, guys, I played on someone else's words about being old. The words out of my mouth have never came out of my mouth to say that Candy was old, because I don't think that someone in their mid-30s is old. You know, I mean, come on. That's not old. Let's see here. Oh, happy birthday to your daughter. Happy birthday to your daughter, Lisa. John Gonzalez says Amazon puppers do well with the group. So that probably means like 3 or more, get 4 or 6 of them at $5. If you got 6 of them, that'd be less than $40. That'd be, you know, get 6 of them. Haley says, thanks Jeff and everyone. Cell phone it is. Sorry in and out. I'm making decorations for my birthday. My daughter's birthday. I have 2 more coming. Let's get down here at the bottom of the chat and see if my brownie points worked with Candy. Don't defend yourself. Nope, they didn't work. My brownie points did not work. The 35 or 36-year-old comment did not work. I can't outsmart Candy. Watch him backtrack. Yeah, no kidding. It was a good one because I played it perfectly. Like John from KG Cichlids, people in the chat were doing movie like quotes, like John's all jacked up on Mountain Dew, and someone had just made a movie quote prior to that, I think Bob or somebody, and he said, no, it's not Mountain Dew, I've got Coca-Cola like always. Mountain Dew gives me heartburn. He said, you know, when you get old like me, Mountain Dew gives you heartburn. Well, I waited like 5 or 10 minutes. Candy was really busy in the chat, you know, moderating. And I asked Candy in the comments if Mountain Dew gave her heartburn. That's all I said. You know, I mean, good grief. I didn't say anything about age or anything. I just wanted to know, you know, maybe I was thinking about getting her some Mountain Dew for Christmas or something, you know. Let's see here. Angelo Minor in a community tank, green neons, brilliant raspboras. Those brilliant raspboras are nice. Implying I'm old. Yeah, I guess that was. I guess it was. Mountain Dew equals slurm. That was bad, Jeff. Yeah, Charlie. Yeah, trying to get on Candy's good side. How dare he? Well, that's not even the worst thing I ever did to Candy. And you know, like I was just teasing her one time. Well, I did it to Priscilla one time too. Like I just did a little nickname thing, but the nickname didn't work, and it wasn't like a bad one or anything. It's just they don't like it. It'd be like them calling me Jeffrey all the time. I don't really care for Jeffrey. My mom doesn't even really call me Jeffrey. It's not like it hurts my feelings or anything like that, but yeah, I'm always usually in trouble with Candy and Priscilla. I Jeffro it up pretty bad all the time. Mortal Slayer 82 picked up a Panda Guppy trio on Thursday. Can't wait to have a colony. That is awesome. Let's see here. Where are we at? Mary has got eyes on. Okay. Is that so, Jeffrey? At least you're spelling it right. That's exactly how I spell my Jeffrey. Oh, Jeffrey, it is. I know Candy's nickname now. Uh-oh. That's okay, Candy. I'll throw myself in front of the old bus for you. It'll never get to you. Yep, John's like, Jeffrey, it is. Now you will be Jeffrey. Jeffrey Anna. Yep, John, that's it. That is it. Yeah, I sat down today, and those year in review videos, I only made it like 6 minutes long. Like, they're hard to make, guys. You got to go back and get old footage of highlights of the year, you know? And I kind of did it as one of those face to camera type videos, and then I would throw some clips in over the top of it here and there. And there was no way that I could make that video without having John's flower horn in it. It was a big highlight of the year for me. I mean, he can stick his arm down in the tank with this flower horn that's like this big, and in real life the thing looks like a monster, guys. I mean, the flower horn is huge, and its nuchal hump isn't even as big as what it could have been the way he talked. Like, if he would have fed it certain types of foods, it could have got really big, but like its nuchal hump was huge. The fish is massive, and he can stick his arm down in the water and pet it, you know, and it's just like a little kid. That would make a person really want to get one of those fish, just because of their personality. I wish that I could remember its name, though. I'd have to go back and watch the video. Jess Shrimp Granny is in the house driving home from work. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you, Jess. Like Barry, like Jeffrey Bonnie. Oh no, yeah. I wonder if it's not Phoenix Aquatics that's Bonnie now. Do you guys remember what the Bonnie girl's name was last night? The one that kept on talking about my luscious beard and how I gave her company on a Friday night or something like that. And, you know, the night before, I had noticed her in the chat, but at the very end, there was something that she said at the chat, and that was the first time I'd ever seen her before. You didn't clarify earlier. Highlights include the Bonnie moments. Yeah, Brandon. Oh, man. Let's see here. Rip Frank. Did he pass away, Reels? I didn't get to watch the rest of that video today. So did he have to put him down, Reels? Oh, that's kind of sad actually, because Frank was cool. Frank is gone, John. Oh my gosh. I started watching that video, and then my cousin called me, and after I got done talking to my cousin, me and my son watched that movie, so I didn't get to watch the rest of it. Barbara Jackson said, Jeffy, have you ever had Bolivian rams? I got a mated pair at the club auction last night. Any tips? I have not ever kept Bolivian rams. I'm pretty positive Jeremy has. And then I think Lucas has as well. But I have not, so I wouldn't be any help. I love them. They're really nice. Oh, it was back in October, Kevin? Because I do remember him saying things like September. He was doing a video log of it and all that. Wow. Dang. Bonnie Strides. Boy, Mary remembered who Bonnie's last name was. In October. Dang. Bonnie sounds made up. Yes, he died. That is sad. Terry's Tropical Tanks. Frank is a flower horn that the Joey Mullen from the King of DIY YouTube channel had. It was a real popular flower horn too. Like, he wasn't like show quality flower horn. He had some mistakes. Like, he just wasn't really show quality. But Joey got him anyhow, and then like he was like an internet sensation. Charlie says that Mary is jealous. Which Frank? I hope it's a fish, though. That's sad too. Yeah. Yep, it was Joey's flower horn. Mad Cypress LL is in the house. What's up, Mad Cypress? I told her good for her. John Bedker says conspiracy theory Bonnie is Fish Tropic. Oh. Oh, John. You might be right, John. You very well could be right. Yep. You very well could be right. Candy said she thinks it's Jeremy or Priscilla. Yeah, Kevin's like, nice. What are you doing? What are you doing? FYI, guys, Dozer, I think, is okay because he's not had any symptoms. But Mia, my Chihuahua, has had things coming out both ends today, and it's been bad. It's been like water. So Mia got into something that she wasn't supposed to, and her body, her system is cleaning it out. Matthew Moore Cichlid says Tropic Incognito. Oh, man. She even thanked me. LOL. Okay. Yeah, poor little Mia. She's tiny too, so she's still drinking water, and she's actually still eating too. Because I fed her earlier some dry dog food to try to hopefully whatever it is in her stomach hopefully soak it up. But she likes to eat leftovers, and I fed her some leftovers yesterday, and that very well could have been what did it. Angelo says, wait, I remember Bonnie. I was actually there when she first appeared. Jeremy's stream. Huh. So it was at Jeremy's stream when she first appeared? Weird. Maybe I'm thinking of something different, but yeah, there's been a Bonnie Strides that's been showing up to my last 2 live streams. That's kind of been a little flirtatious towards me, I guess. He had a chin like a human. Frank's girlfriend going to miss him, Jeffroz. Yep, definitely. Hey, what's up, Raccoon Creek Aquatics? Okay, dudes and dudettes. I'm out. See you, Matthew. Have a great rest of the weekend. And this is my last live stream of the week. I am actually taking off tomorrow, and I won't continue my non-stop live streaming. I forgot to mention that. Like, So last Thursday night I was live. Friday I wasn't. So I've only had one night in the last, you know, 8, 9 days that I haven't been live. So I'm gonna make some videos tomorrow for YouTube. Let's see here. One whole day off. See you Monday. LOL. Yeah, no kidding, right? Um, Barbara says my last dog, a standard poodle, used to eat bunny poo in the yard and then get the Hershey squirts. She never would learn. Yep. Some dogs are just, you know, like Mia, when we got her, it took us forever to be able to get her on dog food because I know that the people that had her on food scraps. And it was bad. I mean, she would almost starve herself. You'd have the food in front of her, and she wouldn't eat for days, and then she'd break down and nibble a little bit. Let's see here. Angelo says, one night, what more do you want? Yeah, really. That beard. LOL. Swallow Waters is here. Hi, everyone. What is up, Swallow? It was kind of a fun experience, though. You know, when I started live streaming back at the end of February, I only went one night a week at the beginning for like probably 6 weeks or so. And then I thought, you know, this is really cool. I'll add another night. And then I went just 2 nights for the longest time and was just like not even thinking about adding another night. But everybody kept on. I think it was the summer when people got busy. Everyone kept on asking me to go another night because they kept missing me and stuff. So I added that Monday night probably 2 months ago now. And 3 nights a week aren't as hard as what I thought they were going to be. I thought it was going to be really hard. And I actually did really like the going live every night this week. If I was to do it again in the future, I probably would, you know, do it like maybe a 10-minute here and 10-minute there. But I will still do those mobile live streams from time to time. They always do really good because everybody likes a surprise. And yeah. Reels Tank says go for 101 lives. Yeah, I think I probably will have to add another one because the Saturday before Christmas I am going to be at my mom's, and she does have internet, but it's going to be one of those type of deals where it would just have to be a hangout stream from my cell phone at her house. So there might very well be a chance that I don't go that night, and if that was the case that week whenever I got back, I'd have to add another one back in there. The only other night that I was worried about was last Monday night whenever I had that ALS Association speaking engagement that I had to do, but I went ahead and went live when I got home, so that one's out of the way. I really can't think of any other ones that are at risk except for the one night, gosh, what is that, like the 22nd of December, somewhere around in there. So we're looking good. You know, I think we're on pace. It might not be a bad idea for me to go ahead and sit down and recount because I could be wrong on my math, you know. Sit down and you know, because really this next week, you know, tonight is 89, I believe. I think this is my 89th live stream, so that means that we need 11 more, and I very well might be 1 or 2 off. I don't know, because today is the 8th. Well, I'll just go ahead and pull up my calendar. Like I said earlier, it is what it is. Like, okay, so today's the 8th, so 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. Huh. Maybe tonight isn't the 89th. Maybe tonight is the 90th. I don't know. I'll have to do. I probably better to do some more counting. Maybe I need to go live again tomorrow night, guys. We've been at the bottom of the chat for a while, which is telling me that I think it is getting ready to jump. Lisa C is here. What is up, Lisa C? Nice to see ya. So we got 52 watching. I did put a poll up tonight. I was trying to think of a poll, and I asked in the chat, and someone said to put down as the poll, what is the best shell dweller in your opinion? And the only reason why I put answer in the chat or answer in the comments as a answer is because it wouldn't let me just say best shell dweller answer in the chat. Oddball Aquatic says, huh? And Carbon really says hello. Everyone's saying hello to Lisa. 53 watching now. Hang on one second. One of them's wrong. Here it says 48 and YouTube says 53. Alhana Tazuki says nearite snails are the best shell dweller. That's a good one, Alhana. That is awesome. Cindy Ritchie says hi and happy holidays to everyone. You as well, Cindy. Well, I have nothing to really talk about. Trying to think. I do have some plecos that are spawning right now in here. I've got a lot to do. I actually figured out 2 more systems that I'm going to be adding to the fish room. I almost went and bought them today. So I'll be making a video about that. And they're basically going to be pleco grow out. I'm going to get some... I'm trying to get some low profile, either 70 gallon or 50 gallon tubs, but they're going to be indoors, and there'll be a simple little pleco grow out to where I don't have to have this up here as a pleco grow out. And I figured I'd split it up into 2 and have one of them albinos and one of them reds. That way I can open up some free space for my Synodontis catfish that I'm going to be getting here at the beginning of the year. I've got probably 10 of those that I'm going to be grabbing. Also tonight I'm going to be doing my pleco versus food video. I'm going to be doing a pleco versus bell pepper, green bell pepper. I'm going to do that tonight after this stream. That's another reason why I kind of wanted to get off of here at a pretty decent time tonight. And then tomorrow I've got a video to edit, my top 5 favorite Neocaridina shrimp foods. I've got that video completely done. I just need to edit it and render it and upload it. Yeah, and that's what I got going this weekend. Probably won't need to do any water changes until Monday night, so... What is up, Carrie? Nice to see you. Barbara Jackson says, Jeff, what's your very favorite size and shape tank? There is a tank right now that I would really like to get. Let me look it up here real quick. Try get it right. I think it's a Marine Land. It's like a 300 gallon. And I love the footprint of it. So let me tell you what the model is on it, because I've been looking at buying it. The guy wants $1,200 for it. It comes with the sump. I think it's a glass, but it comes with the sump. But I want to read you what the model of it is. I mean, right now I'm really kind of into like 20 gallon longs, and I love 40 gallon breeders. But this footprint, I like the low boy footprint too, but I'm into plecos and stuff like that, so that's why I like that footprint. But let's see here. See if I can find it. I'm pretty sure it's a 300 gallon. If I had my iPad in here, I've got it pulled up on it quickly, but it is... okay, it's a 300 gallon. It has been drilled for a sump. It's got an overflow and a return. It's been drilled out for that. 300 gallon, and my phone is taking forever to pull up. Shallow Waters is in the house. I like them coffee table aquariums. Yeah, those are cool too. 300 gallon double deep. That's it, Mike. It's a Marine Land, and it's a DD. Yeah, 300 DD. So it is a 6 foot long by 3 foot deep, and that 3 foot is like awesome. It really is a great footprint, and they want $1,200 for it. It's a little pricey. I haven't thrown an offer to him yet, but I've had my eye on it for like 3 weeks. I'd like to get that tank because 300 gallon would be amazing. That would be a great tank that I could get some big plecos in, because that floor space, 3 foot by 6 foot floor space, is huge, you know. Yeah, it would be really nice. 3 foot, yep, exactly, Mike. And see, that 3 foot tall isn't bad either, you know. But that 3 foot deep, that is a great floor. You know, 6 foot by 3 foot floor is great. But yeah, it's a 300 DD Marine Land. It comes with, I think it was a 40 gallon or a 60 gallon sump. Maybe it was a 60 gallon sump. And, you know, it'd be pretty cheap to set up. It already has a stand. Now, they said the stand is durable, works great, but it just doesn't look good. But you can always make stands look good. Come on, you lazy peeps, hit the like button. Thanks, Dougie. Terry, what size did Terry say? Terry says I got a 125, 240 breeders, a 75, a 55 finally running in the fish room with fish in them. Awesome. Awesome. And by the way, hello Mike. Nice to see you, buddy. What is up, Pete? I think those tanks are like $4,000 new, so yeah, it's probably worth it. It probably is worth it. Yeah, I know. Angelo says, you know, Christmas is coming, Jeff. Treat yourself. I do. I need to treat myself. I've got to buy those Synodonis off of Jeremy at the beginning of the year, and they're kind of pricey. I've got to get some dwarf Sumbas, which I'm going to get like 6 of those, and they're like $30 a piece. So that's a couple $100 plus shipping, probably somewhere around in there. Let's see here. It only took you 2 years, Terry. Yeah, so 1,200. Maybe I could get him down to 1,000 too. You know what I mean? Like, just be like, hey, would you take 1,000, dude? I'll make a video about coming and getting it and put it on YouTube, and everybody will know who you are. And be like, no, I don't want you to do that. John says, get it, Jeffrey. Water change Monday will be more interesting. Yeah, no kidding. It'd be a long stream, wouldn't it? Definitely, if I get that tank, I have to get rid of a couch. I've got 3 couches in my living room. I've got a large living room, and I don't need 3 couches. One of my couches usually has clean socks in it. So, like, whenever I get done with all the laundry, I dump the socks out on the couch, and the boys are supposed to pair up their socks, and I'm supposed to pair up my socks. And it doesn't always happen, so that couch over there usually has clean socks on it all the time. But the only time we need it is when we have a whole bunch of company, and we hardly have a whole bunch of company. Like, if my oldest son has company, they all go upstairs and hang out in his bedroom. So, yeah. We don't need no stinking couch. Yeah, definitely. Like, my daughter, basically, what I'm waiting for on that is my 21-year-old daughter is she's on a waiting list to get this apartment, and when she gets it, I'm gonna give her that couch. So Pam says she has a 100-gallon tub with turtles instead of a couch. Yep, definitely. And you know, that sump, I could put plants down in the sump, so I could have plants on deck. Like, it could be like a really, I've not ever had a sump. I believe in sumps. I love sumps, but I've never had a sump. So that would be another cool thing about this video. I could work on getting the sump in shape. You know, I can make a video on that. And then I could get some large plecos, get them small and do like a grow out style, you know, because 300 gallon would grow a pleco pretty good size. Some of those nice ones that Pleco Paradise has, you know. So, oh, Candy is linking my Teespring in chat here, and I got my new sweatshirt today, and I got the Like on the original logo, I only got the cheapo sweatshirts on it. I didn't do the premiums at all. I didn't even make it available. And on this one, I made it available to where you could get the classic or the, and I've already forgot the word again, the nicer one. And the nice one, I think, only goes up to size 3X or 2X. But the classic, if you want to go up to like a 5X, you got to get the classic. And I usually wear an extra large, and I got this one in a double extra large, and it fits really, really nice. I love it. And it's really soft on the inside and the outside. Like the inside is like really, really soft. It's the premium. The premium is like probably $8 more expensive than the classic. I had the classic in the other one, and this one is definitely a lot more comfortable, for sure. The other one feels like firmer and harder. This one is like softer. This one has white drawstrings instead of black, versus the classic has the black ones. But this one is definitely a lot more comfortable. You know, it doesn't feel like you got a sweatshirt on. It feels like, you know, you've just got a t-shirt on. Oh, what did I miss? Had to execute a timeout for a moody 3-year-old. Oh boy. My youngest son came up to me earlier and said, I can't believe it is like 13 days until I'm 13. And I stopped for a second and I was like, I'm no longer going to have kids below the age of teenage age in just a couple of weeks. It's crazy. What is up, Devin Peppers? Nice to see you, buddy. Ken Amy says, I didn't even notice. Looks awesome. Yeah, Ken is the one that made this logo, guys. And I mean, it is nice. I'm really, really pleased with it. And the only thing I don't like is how these are white. But yeah, it made for a really nice logo. It's exactly what I wanted too. So I really appreciate that, Ken. Okay. I used to have a coworker who had a horse trough in her living room next to the couch. It was an awesome pond. Yeah, the one that I'm getting, the ones that I'm looking at, I think were called sheep watering troughs because they're shorter. So they're like 6 foot long by like 13 inches tall, so it's shorter so a sheep can get their head over and get into the watering trough. And the reason why I like that better than the other, like if they're narrow and tall, that's not good for plecos. Like you need more floor space for plecos, and I'm wanting to set up a couple of those down in the basement. I brought some pallets home from work, and I was gonna go to the farm store today and just never got around to it. I got to making this year in review video, and if Joel's still in the house, I made a year in review video today. Alrighty, let's see here. Aquatic Jack is in the house. Now you can never shave your beard or take off your hat. What is up, Aquatic Jack? Nice to see you, buddy. Depends on what size you get. I always Dank kind of taught me this. Dank always has to get a size bigger on these type of, you know, Teespring stuff. And he said it's because he's so tall. Like I think Dank is like 6'3", 6'4", and he has to get it this way. And I will tell you, the last one that I got, the classic, I got it in an extra large, and all the time I was having to pull it down in the back. And this one is not like that. I got this one one size one size big, and in the back it is down. I don't know if you can see, but like it's longer. So I do recommend probably getting one size bigger. This is my Monday morning sample. Usually the lipids are higher on a Monday from all the weekend's eating. Someone was featured 3 times in the urine review video. I don't know why I'm reading your comments backwards, Joel, but I am. Aquatic Jack says, I have a 300-gallon out back. Depends on what size you get. Yeah, I've got a 140 outside on the back porch, and then I've got a 90 out on the back porch. And this one, I mean, I haven't started the video yet. I actually need to make a note of that. Actually, hang on one second. Because what I've been doing is I've been going in and opening folders every time I come up with a video idea. And I started a project this week, and I'm going to make a video about it, but I haven't put it in my video idea folder. So, anyhow, I figured I started this little project. Let me put this in. And I was reading an article to do research on this project. And in the article, they were talking about how they grew out baby plecos in summer ponds outside, and they grew really, really fast. So I think this next summer I am gonna probably, these grow outs that I make in the basement, I probably will move them outside because I've got lots of shade outside. And this summer went really good. I didn't have too big of, like, my water never really got over 80. Like, there was one tote that got over 80, but it was because it was a small tote. Like, the bigger ones never got over 80. Alrighty, let's see here. That's a sin. Bring them in. Yeah, I know. They're still flowing. They're not froze up yet. So I got that going for me. Alhana, do you have a Tractor Supply Company near you? That's where I got mine. That rhymes too, Brandon. I already asked Pam. No, he didn't. Did you make your bed today, Jeffro? That is the question. Nope, sure didn't. Sure didn't. In my year in review video that I did, the way the camera was looking, it was looking down under these tanks, and you can see that my bed wasn't made. Oh well, I don't care. That's what happens when you have a fish room in your bedroom. Valley Fish said, "Are you going to add some floor jacks for a 300-gallon tank?" Question mark. Yeah, you know what? That's probably a pretty good thing that you brought that up, because it probably wouldn't be a bad idea if I didn't set that one up in the basement. But getting a 300-gallon, and see, that one would never go in the basement because, see, it's 3 foot wide, 3 foot tall by 6 foot long. So I'll have to definitely, nope, I wouldn't have to. My living room, underneath it is bedrock. So there's no basement underneath my living room. So I will not have to add floor joists. This bedroom has hard surface underneath it. There's no basement. The living room is the same way. These two rooms were added on to the original house after the house was moved here. This room is actually a sunroom. This room originally was just a sunroom. Good point though, Jeff. And I might, before I set up the tank, I might go under there and make for sure, because there's a crawl space underneath it. So there has to be floor joists, but I remember it's all on bedrock down there. So that's a really good point, and I'll have to do something like that to just make for sure, because 300 times 8, that's a lot. Every 8 gallons is a pound. So 300 times 8, that's how many pounds it would be, I've always wanted like a walkout basement with like a huge sliding glass door that might make it easy to get a huge tank in and out. I know, I'll never be able to get that big of a tank in there. The summer tubs that I've had outside, they used to be in the basement, and they were a bear to get in and out. Crazy. That's a really good idea though. John says 2,400 pounds on that 300-gallon. I probably should go ahead and just reach out to the guy and ask him if he'll go down. It's only a 45-minute drive. The reason why I think that he would go down a little bit is because he was talking about how he would deliver if it was local. You know what I mean? So that means that he's added a little bit of money in there, So, Aquatic Jack says you don't need anything. Yeah, it's just a crawl space under there, and everything is on bedrock, is what I remember. I've been under there before to do like speaker wires, like my surround system in there. I drilled down and then ran my speaker wire underneath the house and then up to the like the corners to where whenever you're sitting in there, you can hear the full surround sound, you know. Phoenix says, "Hey Jeffro, maybe that's where Bonnie be hiding at night." That crawl space, yeah, no kidding, right? Um, Punchy says, "See, Barbara, I didn't have sound just for you." Yeah, if you have a 6 foot tank, you're spreading out the weight. Gotcha. Yep. It might not be a bad idea to go under there and look and see if my floor joists are all intact, you know. Wouldn't be a bad idea. I haven't been under there since, um, it's probably been over a year since I've been under there, you know. So that wouldn't hurt. Boy, my beard is all frizzle frazzled tonight. All right. So where are we at? We got about 30 more minutes. We'll go. Niall Seaton is here. I wish I could keep tanks on my back porch. Yeah, my back porch, um, it's covered. And also there's 2 shade trees out there, one behind the house and one to the side of the house. So all day long in the summer, I've got shade. Just a little bit in the evening when the sun is going down. There's a little bit of sunlight that comes through the tree down into one of the tubs. But other than that, it's shaded all day long, so that helped me with my temperatures tremendously. Aquatic Jack says, "Come to Oregon for our Christmas fish auction." Um, I probably won't be able to make it to Oregon, but Jeremy was talking to me today. He's got his club, like Christmas swap is what they call it. And basically, what they do is they have a gathering where they get together for Christmas, you know, and they bring like 4 or 5 bags each of different stuff from their fish room. Like Jeremy was grabbing some fish and some shrimp, and he was bagging them up, and they just swap them around, you know. So if guy over here has never had blue shrimp before and he wants some, you know, here you go. And then what can I get from you? And I thought, wow, that would be awesome. Um, what is up, Blue Waters? Nice to see ya. Um, are you a contractor by chance? Question mark. I wish. Oh, okay. I already read that one. Okay, so I think I'm all caught up in the chat. Um, Charlie says, plus the tank and stand. Boy, he was thinking, wasn't he? The sump, too. Remember, it's got a sump, like a 60-gallon sump. John, your numbers might be off a little bit. We've got Charlie in the house. I can't remember what Charlie does for a living, but he was thinking outside the box, and I forgot about the sump, too. Oh, man. Let's see here. All right, so I'm all caught up. Adrian says, "Did I ever say hello? If not, hey everyone." Nope, I think you've just been a lurker tonight, Adrian. What is up, buddy? I thought about getting a hold of that, is it Tom or Tim at Firehouse Aquatics and seeing about going down there next weekend. Have you, Adrian, since you are here, have you been back there recently? Did he get his reptile stuff done? I know whenever I was there last, he said that he was going to have that finished sometime in October, because I could probably get a couple of videos out of it if I went. I could do a reptile video, and then I could do a fish keeping video as well. Lurker? Yeah, he's a lurker. He's a good kid, though. Let's see. So at least there will be that many. We're doing the same. Club has bought 117 fish for members. That is amazing, man. That is just awesome. Makes me want to be a member of the club so bad. Did you ever try out the new fluidized filter you got? Yeah, I got 4 of them going right now, and they work amazing. The one thing that I will say is this one that I've got in this tank right here, I've just got your standard like run of the mill aquarium pump that plugs into the wall on it, a single, and the bubbles that come out of the top are not very much. Like, so it doesn't create a whole lot of surface agitation on that small and wimpy of a pump. But the media fluidizes really good even though it's a small pump like that. So what I would recommend is if you are going to get one of those and you do only have like just a small pump, you're not going to get a whole lot of surface agitation. I've got mine in the other room that I've got on my other 3 tanks. I've got them running off the central air pump that is jacked up steroids pump, So they're flowing real good on that one, but they're awesome filters. They really are. Whenever it comes to maintenance, the filter is made so good that it's hard to twist that thing off on the bottom whenever it's down in the water. So what you're pretty much going to have to do, and the suction cups are hard too, you're pretty much going to have to hold down on the top of the filter, and when your water level's like maybe halfway or something like that, stick your arm down in there and just grip on it as hard as you can and twist it, and then you can pull it out and pull that little sponge out and squeeze it out, But that's the only maintenance, and you wouldn't have to do that real often, So I'm really liking it though. Adrian says, I haven't been there in the last month, but I've seen on Facebook that he's almost done with constructing his addition. He does have some reptiles. Alrighty. What is Candy saying that she's doing? Thanks, Jeffro. Now that is going to stay stuck in my head. Uh-oh, the phenomena. Oh, Candy said she's starting a club where she lives. That is good news, Candy. I love to hear that. Because these stories, like when Jeremy was telling me that, it was like, what are we all doing? We all need to have a club. Because basically what this club is it's a bunch of us that get together and we're helping each other's fish rooms, And like, this guy wants to breed this fish, but he doesn't have them. But I've got tons of them, and I'm going to bring you some of them in pairs so that you can succeed in breeding them. And like plants, I've got a crypt that is just going all over my tank. I'm gonna bring in some starts because Candy doesn't have any, and Candy's like, you're giving those to me? Yes, I am. Here you go. And that's what would be awesome about being in a fish club, is everybody just helping each other out, and we're all helping each other's fish rooms. So that would be really awesome. Kevin says, our club had a plant sale this month, 125 different species. Yeah, whenever you sent me that picture, I was like, holy cow. And this guy that me and Adrian was just talking about, there is a club in Des Moines. I just need to get into it is what I need to do. He's on the board, the guy is that has the fish store that I go to. But it doesn't sound like he goes to very many meetings, so. Adrian says the Minneapolis area have an amazing club. They have a ton of crazy fish and plant people. Yes, they do. Great place for product review too. You get first-hand knowledge of what someone likes and dislikes. That's a really good point, Aquatic Jack. Really good point. And, I'm sure every club has them, the gurus, the guys that have bred this fish that you're having troubles with, and they give you a little more pieces to your recipe, and you go home and you try that out on this fish that you've had troubles getting to breed, and then it's just like click, and it works. And then they bring in speakers every month, and you get to learn from these knowledgeable people, I mean, there's nothing I have found that's bad about a club. Like, I'm missing out is what I'm doing. Alhana says, going to our plant club's holiday party tomorrow. Excited to see what might be available there. Yeah, no kidding. just got plants that are new to Minnesota. Cool. Aquatic Jack said they are usually the quiet types. You have to bring them out of their shells, but a wealth of knowledge, definitely. Candy said Dan from Dan's Fish said he will come speak. Yep, he's actually going to Jeremy's Fish Club this next year too. He's a speaker on that, and I think Rachel O'Leary is as well. Like that that would be good. That would definitely be good for the club. Um, Pam said there is probably about 10 fish keepers in town here. You know, I don't really know too many people locally. Um, but my boss the other day, it's kind of funny. My boss's boss, so like my boss's boss, like one of the corporate bosses, called my boss's boss the other day and said, "Did you know that Jeffro is YouTuber famous?" And he said, "No, I did not." And he said he looked me up on YouTube and saw that I did fish keeping videos. Well, he calls me up and he says, "Hey, you know, my boss called me and said that you're YouTuber famous. What's this all about?" And it was just like, how did he find out? I don't know. I don't know how he found out. So the cat's out of the bag. I never told anybody about it at work that I I do YouTube stuff. You know what I mean? Like it just never came up. And now my boss is sending me pictures of this pleco that he's got with questions and stuff. It's like, oh boy. But actually, it was kind of cool when I brought it out to him because he was thinking about starting a YouTube channel for the last year or so. And he actually started one now. And his is about like they've got like a little farm with an acreage and stuff, and they do a lot of homesteading stuff. Like they've got some goats and chickens and different things like that, and he's gonna do that. Like that's what his YouTube channel is gonna be about. So yeah, I thought it was kind of cool. um boom boom boom, just hit your social media and they will find you if you start one. Definitely, I know. um it's the only way to get one here, so I'm it. Well, Candy, I'm sure you will do a really good job. Um, Definitely, for sure. Maybe you were on someone's urine review video. It very well could be, Joel. Oh, that's funny. Okay, we're at the bottom of the chat. We got about 15 minutes left to conclude my 7 days of going live. 7 days straight of going live. And I went live over an hour every single time, too. So it wasn't just like on those extra 4 days that I just went on for a little bit. I actually went for a whole hour or more every night. Some nights more than others. Um, Link your buddy's channel. Um, See if I can remember it. Okay, we may buffer for a second here, guys. If we do, I promise it won't be for long. Okay. And it's called... I subscribed to him. I think I was his second subscriber. So he probably doesn't have any content or anything yet. It's going to be one of my new ones over here. Something Iowa Farming or something like that. Maybe it's Farming Iowa. Okay, so... Here it is. Alright. I'll get the link in just 1 second. Come on, computer. I bet you I'm buffering really bad, ain't I, guys? Okay. Here is my boss's brand spanking new YouTube channel. And it's called Iowa Farming, or Farming Iowa, one or the other. So he's gonna Basically, what he wants to do is he wants to go around and kind of like I do when I go do a fish room tour. He wants to go do farmstead tours and then maybe sit down with an old timer here and there and interview them about how they used to do it, you know, and maybe go out to their barn and look at these old hay sickles or something, you know, or something like that, you know, and that's what he's got in mind of doing, and I kind of inspired him to do it. He looked at my YouTube channel and I said, the cat's out of the bag now. I said, you know, both of our bosses called me and they were like, you know, we found out that you're YouTube famous. It's not like they had a problem with it or anything. They just thought that that was cool. They didn't know that about me and they thought it was awesome, you know. And they said, do you ever run into people that have aquariums? And it's not very often. And I think what that is a lot of disabled people that I go to their homes. Disabled people probably have troubles keeping up with aquariums. So, I mean, it's not like I have never seen an aquarium in a disabled person's phone or home, but it's not very often. And whenever he was asking me that, is the first time that I'd ever really even gave it a second thought. But I would say it's probably because it's harder for a disabled person to probably take care of maintenance on aquariums and stuff, I would say. But, cool, guys. Yeah, that's awesome. Let's see. Priscilla's here. What is up, Priscilla? Nice to see ya. Welcome to the live stream. He is going to end up with 50 subs. I have no idea why. But anyhow, I thought it was kind of cool that me talking to him about my YouTube channel, and I told him, I said, you know, I've been doing it for 2 years now, and it's hard work, you know, to get it to grow and stuff like that. But that's not even what he's really even about. He's not about really growing it and blah, 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 blah. He's just wanting to document all this stuff, you know, so he's going to do it for his hobby. That's going to be like his hobby, you know, so cool. You know, it's one of those type of deals where, you know, like I would miss it if I didn't have my YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Like, it's not really work when it's your hobby, you know. I say all the time, it's a full-time job and blah 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 blah. But it's my hobby and I love it, and I enjoy sitting down and editing videos. I enjoy the water changes, you know. Like now that I'm doing those water changes on that live stream, that makes it so much more fun, you know. I mean, it really does. Alhana Dazuki says, both my parents grew up on a farm, was hoping to keep the one farm in the family for a long time, but times got hard and they had to sell. Yeah, you see those century farms pop up every once in a while, and whenever someone actually says they have a century farm, and that's really a respectable type of thing. It's like, wow, like they've had it in their family for over a century, you know. But like you said, you know, times get tough. There's all kinds of things that happen nowadays. Like I've heard of people having to get a divorce because the one goes into the nursing home, and this one that I'm talking about, they both had kids from previous marriages, and the one side didn't want their inheritance and the family savings to get completely depleted because the stepdad got put into the nursing home. So the kids got into a great big argument, and they sat down and had this big meeting, and they said, you guys have to get a divorce. And these people have been married for 40 years. They're an elderly couple, and it was heartbreaking. And it was just one of those type of deals where that's the kind of stuff that happens nowadays. You go into a nursing home and it costs $6,000 a month because Medicare only pays for like 90 days, and then you have to pay out of pocket until you can no longer pay anymore, and then the state helps pay for your stay, you know. And there's some that are out there that are more than $6,000 a month. But yeah, it was really sad that they had to get a divorce. I mean, I remember whenever they finally told me, because there were certain things that I was needing to have questions answered about on this one thing that I was dealing with funding, and they had to tell me about it, and they were both teared up about it and stuff, and it was like, man, I feel so bad for them. Cody Donovan says, I'm a fourth generation. That is awesome, man. I know some people that are too here in Iowa. And it's pretty cool. It's a respect thing, man. I respect that. Everybody would miss Buddy if I didn't have a YouTube channel. Yeah. I would miss you, Pam. Alrighty. Let's see where we're at on the time. We got about 9 more minutes. Not Nola Jean is still here, and she says insane. I'm sure you were talking about the family, the husband and wife that had to get divorced. It's just like, it's terrible. I've seen people lose everything though. Like my grandparents, they just recently had to be put in the nursing home, and probably 15 years ago or so, their neighbors had got put in the nursing home, and they lost everything. I mean, they had to sell everything, and everything had to go into them. They both got put in the nursing home at the same time, and if you don't have everything in place and in order, and you can just lose it all in just a matter of 5 or 6 years, because the nursing homes just cost so much nowadays, you know. Okay, so another thing that we need to talk about, Haley is going live right after me. I'll go until the top of the hour here, and Haley is at Oddball Aquatics, and she's going live right after me, so we'll all have to go over there and flood onto her live stream, okay guys? So she was going to go live right after Pam, but she forgot that I go live at that time, so she decided to push hers back. So we need to all go show her some love here in about 8 more minutes. And no pressure, Haley. Hopefully you have sound. Yeah, that check, mic check. Oh man. What are you doing, Dozer? What are you doing, buddy? You want to see everybody? Dozer. There's Dozer. What are you doing, buddy? He's like, I'm tired, Dad. I'm tired. Oh, I just want to sleep. I just want to sleep, Dad. Oh, you're so sleepy. He had such a rough day at the office today. I watched a movie last night on Netflix. If you guys get a chance, you'll have to go watch it. It's kind of sad, but it has kind of a good outcome, but then kind of not. But it's called Bullet Head, and it's about an Italian Mastiff that looks like Dozer times 3. Its head is huge, but it's got its ears cropped like the pit bulls do, you know. And it's a beautiful dog. It's like a brindle Italian Mastiff, and his owner was really mean to him in his younger years. He was a fighting dog, you know. But it's like kind of like a crime movie, and these criminals get stuck in this warehouse with this dog called Bullet Head. Actually, the dog's name is Dinero. That's what the name of the dog is, and he is a mean mudsucker. But it's a good outcome. You just got to go watch it. It's on Netflix, and it's called Bullet Head. It's got John Malkovich in it, which is a great actor. Can't think of the other guys. There's this other guy that's on his crime team that's a well-known actor, but I can't remember his name. But it's a good movie. Mike said, my wife's grandparents were farmers. My wife's grandfather worked basically till the day he died. Isn't that something? Haley, do you have it scheduled? I'm not seeing it. Surprised the heck out of me, Pam said. Oh, about your audio. This is the first time I have seen Dozer not laying down. Yeah, he's got his head up off the floor. Yeah, I think Candy's wanting to link it for you, Haley. That way everybody can just follow the link at the end of the streams. What we'll probably try to do here. He probably drinks right out of those tanks. He drank out of the summer ponds this summer. I caught him like 3 different times. One of them had some dead guppy grass in it, and you know that water had to be bitter, you know. He was just out there, bloop, 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 bloop. I'm like, oh my gosh. What's up, David? Nice to see you, buddy. Yeah, no pressure, right? I think I'm stream Sunday mornings, maybe. Sunday mornings would be a good time because John from KG Cichlids was going at like 10 or 11 there for a while, and I actually liked that time. I was having coffee during his live streams, and I actually liked it. I really did. It was a lot of fun because his stream brings out a lot of the fish fam and stuff, and your streams do too, Priscilla. So that would be fun. I would like it if you went on Sundays. I would like it if you went on any time, like consistently, because I guarantee you, I would definitely be there, especially that Sunday morning. I couldn't imagine watching someone do art every Sunday morning to coffee. That would be awesome. Let's see here. It's not scheduled yet. I'm working on it. Did I say something different, Candy? I said KG Cichlid, I bet, didn't I, Candy? Did I? I should go live Saturday, 7 p.m. Central. Yeah, you do that, Priscilla. You go for it, Priscilla. Go for it. When is Candy going live? John says I do all my major water changes on Sunday. Man, John's got a lot of tanks too. Of course, if you guys have watched, I did 2 videos on his. That's how much stuff John had. I had to make it into 2 videos. I had to split it up to like the fish and then the plecos. I went live today, realized I need better internet. Yep. It's tough. Cody Donovan, it's scheduled. Cool. First live stream sets a new FishTube record. Yeah, no kidding. Yep, John said, was nice listening to KG Tropicals on Sundays. Definitely. I was setting right here where I am right now on Sundays whenever he was going live, and I would be trimming my aquarium plants and stuff, you know, drinking my coffee, and that Sunday morning thing, it would probably be a good time. Making breakfast burritos. Man, I would love a breakfast burrito right now, Priscilla. Okay, Candy has linked Haley's stream. So everybody, we could go ahead and go over there now if you guys want to, because I've already went an hour and 38 minutes. So if everybody wants to click on that link, I'll go ahead and shut down my live stream, and we can wait on Haley to get started in the chat over there. And thanks for coming out for all these 7 days of live streams, guys. It was really kind of a lot of fun. 7 days is a lot, you know. I mean, you guys have supported me on every one. There was not one that I had a low showing. Everybody really came out and supported me this week, and I really appreciate it. We will see you again back here Monday night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time for the water change live stream. Everybody click on Haley at Oddball Aquatics link, and let's go over there and show her some love, even if you can only stay for a few minutes. And we will see you Monday night. Peace out, y'all.